Welcome to my channel, Leo. My name is Cam. So for your meditative session, I got a hat. I don't know if one of you guys is wearing a hat or this is like confirmation for you. Something about a hat. Maybe you like to wear hats. I don't know. If you do, this is for you. I also saw like the hat in Breaking Bad. Like that hat that he wears in Breaking Bad. So I don't know if like some of you guys are watching Breaking Bad marathons or like on Netflix a lot. That's what I was getting. I saw like wands, but I don't wands like a wand, a singular wand. So it could be the Ace of Wands. It could be a new beginning for you guys, or it could just be that I was like in Leo's energy, you know, fire energy. Maybe there's something that you want to start or there's like a passionate new thing that you're like looking into. And then I heard the song, yeah, Leo. Yeah, Leo. So, Haciendo que me amas is a Bad Bunny song. And the lyrics are like, it doesn't feel the same when we make love. I try to like forget it, but I think that's like the problem that we've had is like we keep forgetting it and we need to kind of look at it. And there's some hurts that don't heal, like that can't heal. There's some like pains that happen that can't really heal. And this could be about healing, but I mostly feel like maybe this has to do with like a breakup. Like things like some sort of breakup. It doesn't have to be something that happened present day. It could be a breakup from the past, but something about a breakup. So you could be going through a breakup, or you could be thinking about a breakup. But let's get into the cards and we'll see. Okay, Leo, right away I'm getting like a true pair situation. I have the mother and the father, like the emperor and the empress for me. And I also have the Ace of Cups. And I'm just getting that this is like, you know, we have a true pair situation, like a soulmate situation. We also have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands in most decks is like the marriage card or like like soulmate celebration. This could be that because of the true pair that we have here. What I'm seeing with this Four of Wands with the healing in reverse, it's kind of like, I feel like you intuitively know something, but because you might be hiding it or repressing it, it's caused you a lack of healing. Like, you know, when we know something and we're just being stubborn and we're like, well, I don't want to admit it, or I don't want to talk about it. Like, the more that you don't talk about something, the worse that it can become, because if you choose not to talk about something that's important, or you choose to not speak, I'm getting something with speaking. And also she has like a bandana wrapped around her mouth, if you could see that. And it's kind of like, I feel like this has to do with speaking, like because of the lack of speaking that you've done, or the lack of like there's a reason that you haven't healed, and the reason that you haven't healed can be because you're choosing not to speak about a situation. Like, if you see, like, her ears are covered and her mouth is covered, the only thing that she can like use, the only senses that she has is her eyes. And I want to say, you know, it's like we're only really our senses, right? Like, we can only see, hear, taste, touch, smell. Like, if we didn't have our vision, let's say, right, we would think of how at a loss we would be. You know, it's like we need all of our senses. If you couldn't taste, like, what would be the point of eating? Like, what would you really want to eat? If you couldn't hear, how could you enjoy music? Like, there's a reason for all of our senses. There's a way that they all work together. And I feel like, because like, I feel like 2 of your senses are covered, or like not all of your senses are being used. Something about your senses, like not all of them are being used at this time, or not all of them were being used at that time. And I think this is why you have healing in reverse. I feel like there is I feel like intuitively you know that there's a situation that you would like to speak upon, and the lack of speaking has led to a lack of healing. And intuitively, I think you know where you want to be. With this Ace of Cups, I feel like intuitively we have a true peer situation. So you can be either the feminine energy in this, or you could be the masculine energy, but one of the energies intuitively knows where their cup of love is, or maybe both of these energies both know where their cup of love is, but there's been a lack of healing, maybe for both these people, maybe for one of these people, but the lack of healing has come due to, I feel like, a lack of speaking. I'm getting blue, like blue with the Ace of Cups, like speaking, like the throat chakra. Speaking has to be done in order to, like, speaking is such a, it's not only for like Mercury signs, you know what I mean? Speaking is for everyone. Like, we all need to speak our truth. We all need to tell people how we feel about things. I feel like that's what it is. It's like you have to tell somebody how you feel, and there's like a lack of speaking. Like, you're keeping your mouth shut about something, keeping your mouth shut about how you feel. So, but I feel like intuitively you already know like what would make your dreams come true. With the spider, like, make your dreams a reality, weave your dreams into reality. It's like, I think you know what the reality of the situation, like what you would like the reality of the situation to be, and I think you know that you have to speak, but there's been a lack of speaking. And I feel like intuitively you know that you want to take like a journey towards this person. And now you can be towards the mother or towards the father. One of you would like to move forward. For personally, I just feel like it's the Emperor that wants to move on this journey, because we have the Maiden that's on the journey with the Father card underneath. And then I feel like there's like here with the Queen of Air and the Mother, I feel like the only way to come into union with the Mother energy is through speaking. We have the Queen of Air. The Queen of Air, she can be a little bit blunt, but at the end of the day, she's saying what needs to be said, right? And I feel like maybe this is where you're going to finally come into like healing, and also like through speaking, you're going to be able to communicate how you feel, and that's going to bring you so much healing. I feel like this healing will happen once you speak on what it is that you desire. The Seneschal was in the last reading with Cancer, so maybe you have Cancer in your chart and you want to check out that reading, but that was about 2 people who were kind of like twins in my thought, and like in my, like the feeling that I got was like a twins feeling. What I see with the Seneschal, she's like, it was not the Seneschal, I call her the Seneschal from the last reading, but she's the Eight of Pentacles. What Eight of Pentacles is putting work into a situation, and I think that's exactly what you're going to do, Leo. I think the advice here is very simple. It's like, if you want to heal, if you want to be, like, if you want to heal whatever is wrong with, not only within yourself, but within this relationship, it comes with speaking. It comes with clearing the throat chakra. It comes with removing that blockage of expressing your emotions. I feel like this has to do with emotions. That's not only like speaking. Maybe you talk a lot. Maybe you actually talk more than most people. But at the end of the day, it's like, are you speaking emotions? Are we speaking emotions, basically? It's like, are you talking about how you feel in a situation? If you can speak about how you feel, and you can give this cup of love that you intuitively know that you want to give to this this energy, like make this journey towards what it is that you want, I think it all just starts with speaking. I really do. I know that sounds like terrible, but like as an advice, like, oh, all you have to do is speak. But I really just feel like if you put, like, here is like the Eight of Pentacles. It's like working hard, and I feel like there's going to be no problem with you putting in the work. You're the Emperor, right? And this is the Empress. So both of these people know what it is to put in work. I think, though, the message is that there has to be clear communication, and I feel like that has to come from your part, Leo, because I feel like the lack of communication has come from your part. I feel like maybe this person has communicated with you in the past and you haven't communicated back, or you haven't expressed yourself emotionally, or maybe you know, like you haven't been as vulnerable as they have been to you. So the message is to be vulnerable, to express how you feel, and it's not just about like talking. It's about expressing your emotions, saying how you feel. I think that's really the message. And once you're able to communicate this message, like the work that needs to be put into this relationship will be put from both sides. It will be equal, but the communication has to be given to the mother for this relationship to come into fruition. Yes, it's going to be, I think it involves you like stepping off the ledge, like coming off the ledge, like taking yourself to a place that's a little bit scary. You know, when we go on a journey, it's like an adventure, right? I keep getting The Hobbit this like week. I'm thinking, like, when you step out your door, you never know what you'll find. And I think that's also like some of the advice is like to step out of your door, to step out of your comfort zone. Also like to leave step out. It's something like stepping off the ledge, stepping out, stepping towards, I feel like it's like kind of like an uncomfortable zone. Maybe speaking your emotions is very uncomfortable to you, but that's like the only way to get, like, I feel like that's literally what you have to do. I don't know if we're gonna need any more advice, but let's see. Okay, Leo, the two messages that I'm getting, you got Bobcat Spirit, Life is a Mystery, 8, and Inanna, the Queen of Heaven and Earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. I feel like first let's deal with Inanna. She's kind of reminding me of this card which is the Four of Wands, which, like, one way, I said it in the beginning, it could be like you've been kind of struck with, like, it's kind of like the intuition and the knowledge to know like who your divine person is. I mean, we have a divine match here, and I think with Queen of Heaven and Earth, I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. It's like, do you see the duality between, like, accept the duality that's within you and also accept the duality within the other person, right? We all have dualities. We all have a dark and a light side, and I think the message is mainly, there's some reason that they're reminding me of each other, but I can't make the connection. Hold on. Yeah, it's like you're choosing not to speak right now, but you should know that you have nothing to hide. Like, why would you fear expressing your emotions? The only reason that you would be fearful of them is because because of an expectation. And I think with Life is a Mystery, that's like telling you to kind of drop the expectations of what you think life should be, because some things in life there are no answers to. You know, like, how could you explain intellectually an answer that has something to do with emotion, intuition? You know what I mean? I think you give more what's the word? You like revere intelligence over emotions, and I feel like now I think that's wrong. I think you need to start to see how emotions, some people value emotions over intellect, right? It's all based on perspective. So I think your perspective has always been more of a knowledge standpoint and an intellectual one, and I think you need to start thinking more emotionally and seeing that emotions, intuition, and looking within has nothing to do with intellect. And it has nothing to do with a right and wrong answer. It's just how you feel. Like, there are no right and wrong answers. You know what I mean? Like, in this, and I think that's actually could be really liberating to you if you let it be. Like maybe in a world where everything is like black and white, you will start to see a little bit of gray. And I think I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. It's like, accept what you feel. That's what I'm saying. Like, accept what you feel. Accept who you are. Like what it is that you want to give. I'm getting green, a lot of heart chakra. Like this whole reading is green, blue, like emotions. But life is a mystery. There's not an answer to everything. And sometimes that's a good thing. There's like, sometimes you can't argue something intellectually. Sometimes things just are. Anyway, Leo, I hope this reading helped you out in some sort of way. See ya. Love you. Bye.